Good afternoon, family, friends, teachers, faculty, and most importantly to the class of 2023. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Margaret, or Maggie McKinn, and it is my honor to speak to you all today. To my fellow graduates, we finally grew up. All we have ever wanted was to grow up. We've grown up sharing endless laughter and inside jokes with our classmates and within the walls of our classroom since 2010. We longed to be older, taller, wiser, and stronger. Tall enough to ride the legend at Arnold's Park, big enough to not have to wear a life jacket while out on the boat, and old enough to be able to drive around in the summer breeze with all our friends with the windows down and blasting music. We wanted to grow up. Well, guess what? We finally did. We can now ride any amusement park ride we want, and most of us can drive the boat ourselves. I'm not going to stand here and tell stories from my personal journey here at Spirit Lake, because they are exactly that, mine. Every one of us has separate stories that are ours to tell of the last 13 years, and it is not my place to tell those. What I do want you to do is think back to your first day of kindergarten. Some of us were here in Spirit Lake and some of us weren't, but that's okay. I want you to think of that little kid in their first day of school outfit. Personally, mine was teal with black zebra stripes and a little tutu attached. I want you to think of your backpack, your hair, your shoes, your house, your lunchbox, your mom taking your picture, and most importantly, I want you to think of your smile. Think about how excited you were to finally go to school like the big kids. And I want you to think about what you would tell little you right now if you could. If 6-year-old you were standing here, what would you say? I would tell her to always be proud of who she is and always work hard for what she believes in. I would tell her to trust her parents because they are always right. And I would tell her to remember that she will always be enough for the right people. I encourage you to think about what advice you would give yourself as we go on with the ceremony. Then suddenly, we stopped being 6 years old and slowly grew as we went to elementary school, middle school, and high school. We have grown as a class and as individuals. Currently, in the Spirit Lake class of 2023, there are 122 students. There are singers, football players, dancers, basketball players, actors, hockey players, cross-country runners, musicians, gamers, track runners, student council members, cheerleaders, baseball players, softball players, swimmers, wrestlers, volleyball players, and now, there are 122 new Spirit Lake alumni. Now that we have finished high school, we will soon walk across this stage, receive our diploma, a few handshakes, and a flower. And as sad as it is to say, some of us will leave after this ceremony and never see each other again. Now, when white roses die and high school diplomas eventually get put in a box to collect dust, we must remember the memories we have made as a class, for they will last forever, because there will never be another class of 2023. I now speak to everyone here except to the class of 2023, as I steal a quote from Mr. Peterson, our high school band director. If you have ever come to any band concert, you will have heard Mr. Peterson say, if you appreciate what these kids have done, tell them how proud you are of them. Mr. Peterson, I'm not sure where you are, but I'm going to twist your quote ever so slightly, and I hope that's all right. To anyone here who knows even one student who's sitting in front of me in any way at all, please tell them how proud you are of them for making it to today. All of you can remember how exciting and terrifying your high school graduation was. As I close, class of 2023, please remember the little 6-year-old kindergartner who will forever be a part of you. Don't grow up so much that you forget to have fun. Don't forget how to play with chalk or how to skip down a hallway. Don't forget how to jump rope or play in a snow pile. Don't forget how to play ghost in the graveyard or how to run after the ice cream truck. Don't forget how to jump off the boat or how to play in the sand. Do not forget how to smile. To the class of 2023, we finally grew up, and we did it. Thank you.